Hey everybody, it's Jalen Askins, aka Jalen's Voices, you know, the guy with the golden voice. And of course, welcome to the JALLOWEEN episode of Ghouls of the Podcast. Now, if you're not following us on all socials, we are on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Spelled Ghouls of the Night, Nite. If you're not following us, follow us now, and also subscribe and become a ghoul. Now, joining to the left of me is our favorite web slinger who still can't afford to pay rent, Balake.
Yep, that's me.
You want to say hi to the people, Balake?
Hi, everybody.
You don't think removing your mask might help, brother?
Maybe I will.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
If I can unzip it, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I should be fine.
Do we need to hang you up? Do we need to hang you upside down and do the upside down kiss? Do we need cats to do for that?
You trying to upside down kiss Blake?
I said cats.
There we go. hey, what? Wait a minute. I couldn't see in the mask.
Jesus Christ.
I have a little too much going on to wear the mask.
Try it anyway.
I don't have it.
Try it anyway.
It looks so stupid, guys.
Anyway.
Oh, I'll show you a video later that I saw of someone with a fro almost as big as yours.
Yo, Balake, you want to put your headphones on?
Yeah, you're right.
I have like a harder eye shield, but even then, it looks.
If you hear Aiesha in the background, who is I guess later anyway. So, this is our JALLOWEEN episode. Balake, do you know what JALLOWEEN is?
I do. It's Halloween, but with Jalen.
Yeah, apparently it's my name mixed with Halloween. This was Joe's idea, not mine.
Well, it's because you're the party people who don't want to dress up. That's why. So we had to name it JALLOWEEN.
You know
so
what?
That we could.
You know what? You didn't have to go all through that. It could have just been. Again, I'm wearing an Oogy Boogey hoodie. We chilling. We don't need to do too much. Tom Holland. But anyway, I said what I said. I ain't taking it back. Now, on top of that, speaking of special occasions, your birthday coming up.
My birthday is coming up, yeah.
So, you excited?
Yeah. I don't like celebrating my birthday, but honestly, I heard about what the plan is for my birthday this year, and I'm pretty excited for it.
Oh, okay.
So,
You want to, what's the plan, or are we keeping it hush hush?
So she's gonna make me a mashed potato volcano.
Okay.
With gravy as the lava.
Oh my.
Broccoli as trees, and then Dino chicken nuggets. And instead of a cake, I'm getting like a little Jurassic Park Dino chicken nugget like volcano thing.
With the
I'm
mashed
also gonna get you a New York
potatoes.
cheesecake.
You know what? I gotta give you props.
Thank you.
I wouldn't eat it, but I give you props.
I'll be wearing gloves when I build it up.
Chicken nugget guy.
Not Dino though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
The Dino chicken nuggets are the best.
I prefer chicken tenders.
I don't eat Dino nuggies. I'm sorry, it's just not my thing. If you like Dino nuggies at home, good for you. Just not my thing. Now, of course, with the great news, of course, of your birthday and everything, there were some great tragedies that passed this week. Unfortunately, we lost two great actors. Ken Page, the voice of Oogy Boogey. He was known on Broadway for Cats, The Wiz, Into the Woods, Grinch Stole Christmas, the whole bit. We also lost John Amos, the father from Good Times and the daddy from Coming to America.
I didn't even hear about John Amos. I only heard about Ken Page.
No, this is the crazy thing. He actually died back in August, and we're barely finding out about this now.
What about Dave Maggie Smith?
And of course, we
Maggie
lost
Smith,
lost Professor McGonagall.
Yeah.
Wow. We lost three legends this week. Oogy Boogey, the dad from Good Times, and McGonagall.
Yeah. Actually, you know what's crazy is that so September 27th is the day that Maggie Smith died.
Yeah.
And the guy who played Oh. Well, you're about to be even a lot more sad now, because I was going to say that McGonagall died September 27th of this year, and the guy who played Hagrid died September 27th of last year. So they died exactly 1 year apart.
What about Dumbledore?
So let me get this straight.
No, it was the guy who played
Let me
Hagrid.
get this straight. The
Dumbledore
day
died.
Aiesha was born, both of Harry Potter legends passed away. Damn, Aiesha.
All your fault, Aiesha.
Hey, Cassidy, babe.
If you're
The guy. Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting his name?
Dumbledore?
Dumbledore. Yeah. Who plays it?
There were two actors.
The older.
one
The one not in the two movies.
You mean the one that's
Michael Gambon. Michael Gambon did die,
Mm-hmm.
but he did not die on September 27th because I know that's what she's trying to look up right now.
Okay.
But Hagrid and McGonagall died exactly 1 year apart. So
Yeah, I mean,
How do you
it's,
spell his last name?
Gambon,
Yeah.
Gambon? Question mark?
Gambon? No, he died September 27th, 2023.
Maybe it was. Hagrid.
damn.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Hagrid who
Damn.
died a different day then.
Damn. You
I know.
had,
I know that 2 Harry Potter people died.
there's only one person, so just look up the cast of Harry Potter and just put or who plays Hagrid in the Harry Potter movies. Sorry guys, we're looking up the death.
October 14th.
Oh, that's the day
2022.
after my birthday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. So
Hagrid died
her
after your
birthday and the day after my birthday.
and McGonagall and
Okay, so
Dumbledore
if
died
you're
in
gonna
yours.
blame me, you're also gonna have to blame Lil Wayne. 'Cause
What the hell?
I share a birthday with Lil Wayne.
I was about to say, damn. Damn.
And
I share-
Wayne under the bus.
I share a birthday with.
I'm just saying, it's neither one of our faults.
I share a birthday with Lucas from Stranger Things.
Ain't that about
Yeah.
a bitch?
Yeah, Lucas was born October 13th,
Well.
2002, I think.
Yeah, but damn. Ken Page passing away, that one was more surprising just because it was just like, he had just did a convention about a month or so ago, and he was singing Poor Unfortunate Souls, the Pat Carroll version from Little Mermaid, so I was like, damn, I really wanted to meet him. But rest in peace to all those wonderful people. But since we are in the Halloween spirit, it does make sense to have some Halloween stories. So, Balake, give me a memory from Halloween that means the most to you, or you remember the most from your childhood.
Halloween stories.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was kind of a little troublemaker growing up. So like,
Back then?
yeah.
You mean still not now, huh?
Well, no, I still am a
I
troublemaker,
was about
but
to
like I
say.
can't get grounded now.
Oh, no.
Now I just get
No.
arrested.
No.
No, I was. I think I was grounded for like most Halloweens because October is my birthday and Halloween, and
Okay.
you know I just kept doing stuff that my mom just didn't like. So I think I was grounded most of them.
Okay.
But I want to say my favorite Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, at this point, I just kind of have a tradition,
Mm-hmm.
and I've kept the tradition for a couple of years now.
Okay.
Where even though I'm 23, I
Right.
still love trick or treating. I still love going out in my costumes. I love to just go all out on my costumes.
Understandable.
So I think my tradition is that I will just order a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I will sit under my covers and I will watch the Simpsons Treehouse of Terror episode, and then I'll
Interesting.
get dressed
Okay.
and I'll go out with my friends.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of been my Halloween tradition for the past couple of years, and I really want to keep that.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm working up at Riley's farm, we might be having a party up there. I'm not exactly sure, but
Okay.
yeah, me and some coworkers might get together and party up. So
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure.
Are we gonna do that?
I hope so.
Gonna have a tradition?
Well, let's see. For
That'd be cute though.
Halloween memory of mine I remember is when I had to teach a DJ on Halloween how to do the Cupid Shuffle in his front yard. See, you're looking at me, but yes, this did indeed fact happen on Halloween. It was the way I had to get candy. This one night. So I was in, I think it was Fontana when I did this. And we were going around trick-or-treating.
What's the disrespect with Fontana?
There was no disrespect. See, now you're just trying to find shit to find.
No,
what's
you
wrong.
were like, I think it was Fontana.
Look here, Mr. Hot Takes. I said what I said. Shut the hell up. Anyway, so anyway, what I was trying to say, we were in Fontana and we were walking around, and what had happened was, I I came to this one house, and dude was just playing music, just blaring music. And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I can just get the candy, dip out. No, we had to literally dance for the candy. I don't know why. It was strange. But he didn't know how to do the Cupid Shuffle. So he's over here, they're dancing, but they don't, even though the steps are inside the music, it tells you where to go. Anyway, he didn't learn it. He didn't know it. He was trying to teach the kids. Kids didn't know anything. So I ended up teaching it. And I got 5 pieces of candy for it.
What year? Yeah, what year was this?
This had to be my last year when I trick-or-treated. So it was, I'd say, 12, 13. That was it. That was my last time.
That was the last time you went trick-or-treating?
That was it.
I went trick-or-treating at 18.
I went trick-or-treating last year.
Yeah, no, I had a cutoff point.
The only reason why I didn't go trick-or-treating last year is because literally nowhere around me was trick-or-treating. I was so sad.
Dude, I went trick-or-treating while I was deployed in the Middle East. I went around to all the barracks and was like, trick-or-treat, and they were like, what? And I'm like, dude, it's Halloween. I was like, it's Halloween. Give me some fucking
Imagine
candy.
a grown-ass man coming up to the barracks just asking for candy.
A few people actually did have candy, yeah.
Someone just gave him the sauce.
I think I got maybe like 15 pieces of candy. Not a lot, but still, I was deployed, and I still was going around knocking on barracks doors.
I hung up my cloth. I was done.
Wow.
12 or 13, I hung it up, and I was like, we're good. No need to do it no more.
I know it's not Christmas
It ain't
yet,
sad.
but I believed in Santa until an embarrassingly old age.
How old?
We're gonna wait until December's episode because I ain't saying that right now.
Why would you bring it up now if you wasn't
just-
gonna give the answer?
We were on the Halloween topic, and it
Yeah.
holidays kicked into my head.
All right, stay tuned for that episode, and we'll see
Yeah,
how
you'll-
long brother was. I'll take a wild guess later, but
You can take a guess now. I'll tell you if you're right.
you was 16,
No,
17.
I'm not. I said one guess.
You didn't say one guess.
12.
I just said I would
One
guess.
12.
No.
Like close.
He said embarrassingly long time.
12 isn't it?
12 is not
To
embarrassing.
still believe in. I
No,
don't know. I didn't believe in Santa Claus. I was accidentally telling kids that Santa wasn't real.
you wasn't accidentally. You was doing that shit on purpose.
I'm not you. I'm not me.
All right. If you really
Shut it, Scrooge.
if you really want to know, I'll tell you.
All right.
No,
Wait till December, yeah.
Wait until December.
If we even film in
Let's make a
December.
pool. We'll make a pool and see who gets it right. So win it.
Wait till December.
Actually, I think that you should tell us, but we should cut it out of the footage so the people have to wait till December.
Tell us we're going break.
Yeah.
Okay?
There you go.
Tell
That's
us
even
we
if I'm-
break, and you guys get to
That's even,
find out.
that's
in
even if I'm
December.
there for that episode in December. Anyway, favorite Halloween movie?
Favorite Halloween movie?
Yep.
Number 5.
Halloween 5, I think you're trying to say.
Yeah, Halloween 5.
What is your favorite horror movie?
Oh, horror movie. Okay. You good there?
I hate you for that joke. I really hate you for that joke. You know what I can't. You snarky
When
bastard.
we were discussing
Ooh,
what
fuck
to
you.
do on this episode, I
Ooh,
made that
fuck
same
you.
joke.
Nah, bro. No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
We were sitting in Joseph's room, and I said that
You
joke.
never pulled this joke.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Anyways,
let's see
tell
here.
your favorite Halloween movie.
My
Yeah,
favorite horror movie. Dude, honestly, I don't even know. Like, I love horror movies. Don't really scare me, so like it's hard to pick one that's like scary. So I really try to focus on this, like the story of horror movies, which a lot of them don't have one because they're all kind of just like meant to scare you.
Of course.
But like thrillers, I do like thrillers.
Okay.
And I would say my favorite thriller movie would probably be The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
I really enjoy that movie. It's in my top 10 favorite movies of all time.
Okay. So that'd be your top one.
Probably. I know it's not horror, but still.
Mine isn't even really horror. It's just the Halloween aspect. There's Nightmare Before Christmas. There's Halloween Town.
I haven't seen Halloween Town in a while.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. No.
I said Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie.
It could be played for both.
It's a Thanksgiving movie.
Correct! It cut the difference.
You just want me to argue with you. Why?
I'm the guy with the hot takes. I gotta throw out.
Takes.
Yeah, I gotta throw out some random bullshit here and there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We need to get you a little banner that
Don't-
pops up whenever you have a hot take that just says Bolognese hot takes.
Well,
I agree.
since we're in the Halloween season, we did watch 2 movies today.
We did.
Yes,
In
we
preparation.
watched Terrifier and we watched Joker 2. Let's see.
Which one do we want to start with?
Let's tackle Terrifier first.
Okay.
So, what did you think of the first Terrifier movie?
I love the first Terrifier movie.
Okay.
I especially love why it was made.
Okay.
I'm a little pissed off that it was made
Oh, wow.
because me and my best friend, we were planning. I'm sorry, he was planning to, because he wants to be a director.
Right.
He was planning on making like a monster universe, kind of like either like the original Universal monsters or like the Titans of Terror, like Freddy Krueger, Jason, all that.
Right.
So we had like this whole plan about like doing a little test footage, and then we go and we see Terrifier, and we realize that Art the Clown is just test footage. Because then the second movie came out, and that one actually had a story, and they were creating a universe of monsters. And we were like, damn, that's almost exactly what we were going to do. That kind of sucks. So, like, I'm a little upset that they got there first. But at the same time, I love the fact that there's going to be a new universe full of monsters. And the first movie, yeah, sure, it didn't really have a story, but budget was what, $35K, and
Yeah,
that's a lot less than most movies, and they did so good with the practical effects because one of the biggest things is that there's like no CGI, and they just did so good on all of the effects that honestly at that point I don't even care that there was no story. It's just literally a clown killing people.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the movie. I was never a Terrifier fan, nor was I actively going out to watch Terrifier.
Well,
I'd only seen the second one, but you know.
Yeah, you saw the second one first, so like.
Yeah, but even then, I just didn't interest me. I could understand why people enjoy the first film or enjoy the series as a whole, but just me personally, that's not my type of movie to watch.
Yeah, I understand that. That's also another reason. So like, I kind of boycotted Disney's new Haunted Mansion movie because me and that same friend, we were gonna create a Haunted Mansion movie, and we had written out a script. We had written out an outline. We had everything prepared.
Right.
All we needed was to pitch it to Disney. All we needed was a connection. And then the trailer comes out for the new Haunted Mansion movie, and I was like, nope, you know what? I'm done. Like,
It wasn't good.
I know it wasn't. Huh?
Did you watch it?
No.
I
but
watched it.
I didn't
It
even
was
watch
not
it
good.
until it wasn't good.
My thing with Haunted Mansion, considering the fact that I watched the Eddie Murphy one and then the Lakeith Stanfield one. Lakeith Stanfield's version, I felt I can understand why people don't really like it, because even when I saw the trailer, I was expecting more of the horror aspect of the Haunted Mansion, but they leaned more on the side of the comedy with Danny DeVito, Tiffany Haddish, but I think Eddie Murphy's version leaned more into the horror side, kind of.
I felt like Eddie Murphy's version did a pretty good job of balancing the two.
With the horror and comedy.
Yeah. There's definitely comedic moments, but there's definitely, for children at least.
I was about to say, they literally talk about throwing bodies in hell.
Yeah, no, the route that we were going to, like I said, I boycotted the new Haunted Mansion, so like I didn't see it, but I can tell that me and my friend, we were going in a completely different direction than what Disney put out. And I feel like our version probably could have been a little bit better, because whenever I would talk to my friends and like get like input from them, they would say that it was good and like the concept was good, but like we just weren't connected enough to make it happen. So like that kind of sucked.
Okay.
But yeah,
I would say just watch it, just to see it.
Just so you can
Just
watch
watch.
it the whole time.
I'll watch it with you. Just watch it for the one time, even if you don't agree with the movie. I'll watch it with you.
Would it be bad to like get that script and use ghouls and do it?
Well,
probably not, except that like literally the entire movie that we had written out the concept for was based off of the ride.
so then it would go
So
into
it
copyright issue.
yeah, it would go into copyright with
Because
Disney. Because we didn't base it off of Eddie Murphy's.
You based it off the ride's
We based it
characters.
off of the ride.
I think, okay, so the movie is based off of the ride.
Right.
At least
Both movies.
Eddie Murphy's version is based off. Yeah. It's based off the ride.
Yeah.
So technically, you can skirt around copyright by saying that it's a fan film of the movie.
Yeah,
even
but
though you're based completely off the ride.
but Disney's kind of hard with copyright. You know this.
Yeah.
Star Wars fan films.
What we
They
did.
exist.
Yeah, but they're not using.
They're Star Wars fans.
Well.
Yeah. What we did was we rode the ride. Wrote out everything that we saw
Yep.
in the order that we saw it.
Yep.
We wrote out all of the different types of animatronics that we saw.
Yep.
And then decided that we were going to create a script based off of that.
Okay. Well. Well, that was interesting. Now we need to move on to the other movies, though. Joker 2. What did you think of
Yeah,
Joker 2?
they're telling us that we're out of time.
All right, break.
We'll come back and talk about
Cool.
it. Tell
I did. We'll take a break real quick, and we'll get back with our review on Joker 2. Welcome back, everybody, to JALLOWEEN 2024. So we're back from our break, and we have someone special in the house. She is Sydney from our Scream fan films, Stab. She has done, she's been directing, what is it, 2 cold opens or just 1 cold open?
Technically 3, but officially 2.
Okay. She always is very opinionated, but, you know, she's a sister. I love her. Here is Aiesha Forrest.
Guys, hello.
She brought friends too.
Oh, yeah,
did.
she brought plushies.
I brought all of my.
Can't see him.
Oh
It's
no! I brought all of my Halloween themed stuffed animals that I had. I thought you guys might need some more decorations.
Oh, yeah, do they have names?
This is Glucose,
Glucose.
and I don't remember what Angelo named this one.
Fructose?
You stupid.
And then
Fructose.
that one over there is named Ripley after
So
one of
Ripley,
the best.
Glucose, and no name. All right. Well, as you know, it's our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
So first things first, favorite Halloween movie?
Favorite Halloween movie? Okay, if we're talking about Halloween as in horror, one of my all-time favorite horror movies is John Carpenter's The Thing.
Okay.
It's so good. It is something that has been theorized upon for the past 40 years,
Damn.
and it will continue to be theorized upon for the next, I don't know, however many so years, or until, I don't know, someone gives us an actual answer.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a better choice than mine. Okay. All right.
Didn't you see like Halloween Town or something?
I said Halloween Town. I said Nightmare Before Christmas. Look, I love me some Halloween Town. My other one was Monster House. Leave me alone.
Monster House is dope.
So Monster House is one of the good shows. Okay,
Monster
well,
House is a banger, but also if we're talking about soft, scary, or kids horror or whater.
Don't
what
forget
is it?
Scary Godmother.
Scary Godmother was literally what I was going to say.
Black minds think alike.
Black Minds or Black Minds?
I'm gonna leave that to the imagination.
You did?
Goodness. Okay.
Anyway,
I actually still think that there was a few terrible episodes of Why am I Goosebumps?
Okay.
But there was a couple of bangers when it came to Goosebumps.
yeah.
I would say they have a lot more bangers than flops.
Yeah.
Vampire Breath sucks.
Did you ever see he made a new show like years later, Haunting Hour.
Haunting Hour.
Haunting
I
Hour.
think that was the one that I watched more so than the original Goosebumps.
Yeah, me and my best friend, we ended up watching that. We ended up binging all of that.
Okay.
And there was a couple of bad episodes and a couple of good ones. The ones that were bad were really
Terrible.
bad. But the ones that were good, like me and him kind of sat there like in our thoughts, and we were like, dude, this was
freaky.
R.L. Stine? Like, oh my
Damn.
gosh.
This is for children?
It's like, what was it? It was called, the episode I'm thinking of was like, you saw it. It was the one with like the scarecrows in the cornfield.
Oh, when like they come to life.
The world doesn't end with a bang, but with a whisper. That one. That was such a good episode.
Also, yeah, well, imagine
Such a good
being
one.
like actually 10 to 12 and watching it, and you're just like,
Yeah.
what? Okay. Alright.
Well, speaking of terrified, let's talk about the fact that we watched Terrifier.
Oh, yeah, I was also there for that.
Yeah, how'd you feel?
You had stomach problems the whole time.
My
Yeah,
tummy
just-
hurt. It's okay.
What you think?
One, the practical. I am a sucker for practical effects.
Yeah, the
Even
bulky.
if a movie is only halfway decent, if
Okay.
it has amazing practical effects, I am very much invested.
Okay.
There are, and it's graphic because
it's graphic.
Yeah, because we watched it on DVD. So
Yes,
we
we
got
did.
to see all of the bits and bobs get lopped off, or straight through.
I don't even know how we ate while watching that movie. How do we eat pizza
I don't know. We had,
and Parmesan bites and cinnamon twists watching this movie?
and Caesar salad.
The fact you got the bowl underneath the table.
I didn't want it on the table. I didn't want to cover it on the table. I don't know.
But we
As our host.
right. Well, we had a double feature today as well.
Yes.
We also watched Joker 2.
Yes, we did.
So, Balake, Aiesha, what we think of Joker FOLIE la do? I fucked that all. I fucked that all the way up. Something for a fondue. There you go.
Oh, yay, fondue.
What we think?
I really wish that it wasn't a Joker movie. I feel like the premise and the idea of the movie had there was a glimmer there. There was a
I was
spark.
about to say you didn't like. Yeah, what? You didn't like the musical numbers?
Like I said, all of the movie itself, good. The fact that they just smacked a Joker coat of paint on top of it is
Yeah.
what made it not good.
Okay. Balake, what we think? What you think?
You first, because I feel like you're more in line with her views than I am.
I mean, I was never interested in the Joker movies. The first one, I didn't even, what's the word? I didn't even really entertain. I remember I watched it vaguely with my father, but even then it was just, like, it wasn't interesting to me. I can understand how it could draw in people, but like Aiesha, I would just say, quite honestly, if you took the Joker name out of it, it could have been something completely different. Like, you could keep all the story beats, just take the name Joker out of it. Would have worked.
So, I really liked it.
I knew it.
This is probably going to be my hot take for this episode.
Balake's hot takes.
Yeah,
And we
put
start.
a little banner there. Blake's-
Here we go.
Blake's
Hot take. Here we go.
But I really liked it. I'm probably going to give it like an 8 out of 10
Okay.
because the thing is that I think I think the reason why a lot of people didn't like it was because of the musical numbers. I think you could actually qualify this film as a musical.
I agree.
And I feel like a lot of people don't like that. And a lot of people think that it might be unnecessary. But I feel like those musical numbers added so much to the version of the Joker that Joaquin Phoenix is portraying.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you want me to elaborate on that, I can. If you don't want me to,
No, keep
I
going.
don't have to.
I'm
This is a
invested.
review.
All right.
Go ahead.
Spoiler alert, kind of ish.
We doing spoilers?
No, not really.
Yes, we can spoil it.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it on the thing. Big giant spoiler.
There shouldn't be too many spoilers. in
Well,
this.
I mean, it should be fine. By the time this episode comes out, people will watch it.
In the comics, there are so many different aspects to the Joker.
Right.
Okay.
And I feel like every single Joker that we've gotten in media today is a different portrayal of that. So Jack Nicholson shows us the over-the-top clown.
Okay.
And just like, you know, the funny, goofy guy. Mark Hamill, he gives us the psychopath.
Yes.
Always laughing, always doing these things. Heath Ledger gives us the anarchist terrorist, where he is just committing super over-the-top crimes. And then we have, as much as I hate his version of Joker, Jared Leto, he gives us the crime boss. In Suicide Squad, you see how many people he has dressing up, working for him. You see the connections that he has, where he's in the club talking to that one guy trying to pimp Harley off to him, stuff like that. Joaquin Phoenix gives us the version of Joker, which is the broken man, the man with mental illness, the man who is literally just depressed, and the reason why the other Jokers kind of do their thing. And those musical numbers, you can see in the singing and the dancing, you can see just how broken he actually is. So for the version of Joker that we're getting, I feel that those musical numbers added so much visual to his portrayal. How do I word that? It just added so much to it because you can see in those musical numbers the broken man inside.
So you would say he set himself apart from the other Jokers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because of that, I really liked it.
Okay, I will say I see where you're coming from. I do agree with you, but I think what my biggest problem was with these two Joker movies is, you're right, we did see the broken man behind the Joker. We did see all these things. We never truly saw Joker, though. We saw a glimpse of him. We saw moments of him starting to come out and develop, and you see these moments where he snaps. Sure, those are aspects of Joker, but we never see that come to fruition.
Right.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, you can say the same thing with Heath Ledger. Like, he's probably by far the best Joker. An argument could be made, if you set aside Joker 2 and you only watched the Joker, an argument could be made that Joaquin Phoenix is the best. But with both of these movies combined, I would say Heath Ledger is the best Joker. And he never really plays the funny clown. He plays the anarchist. So not even all of the aspects of Joker are portrayed in Heath Ledger's, who is the best. So, like, just having Joaquin Phoenix play one aspect of the Joker, I feel like every single Joker that we have is only one aspect. There's not been a single Joker yet that has combined every aspect into the performance.
I do agree with.
Mark Hamill's the only one to do it.
But I mean, that was animated.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of different episodes. Plus, he was the voice in all the
He had
games.
way more time.
Yeah, he was the video game Joker.
He was Joker.
He was the animated one. So, like, I would say just based off the voice alone, because we never got him in live action, I would say that he more just portrays the voice of the psychopath. So, like, I don't even know if you can really consider Mark Hamill in this because he wasn't live action.
I mean,
I just kind of threw him in there.
if you were just talking about just character-wise, I would consider Mark Hamill. If we're talking about just character-wise, not like movie-wise, and yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. But, no, I really enjoyed the movie. I think that it really portrays the broken man very well, and I just I enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, there were other ones who watched this movie. Hey, Cassidy, what you think of Joker 2?
So, I'm going back to it
Mm-hmm.
and going through the whole thing, and I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It did kind of mess me a little bit, so I couldn't really pay attention too well.
Okay.
But I think the ending was wrong. If you wanted him to die in the way that he did die,
Mm-hmm.
actually actually show, like, not in the blurry in the background, show the guy getting the smile. Like, we all know he did it, but, like, show it. He's the new Joker, and he's gonna come and be the new Joker.
Right.
Like, show that.
Sorry, that was actually another thing I meant to say in response to you. I had a discussion with her in the car about this, and I heard Joseph in the theater point it out.
Yeah.
But about this not being Joker.
Are you talking about how that one was just boring?
No. Because you said that it wasn't the Joker. When the credits pop up, it doesn't say DC Comics. It says based on characters from the DC Comics. So I don't even consider this to be a true Joker film.
I would say, actually, you are right, because even on top of that, for Joaquin Phoenix, when it scrolls through the credits, it doesn't say as Joker. It says as Arthur Fleck.
Yeah.
So just based off of those credits right there, and the musical numbers.
He did say that he was not the Joker.
Yeah, and he was gonna say he didn't say he was the Joker anymore. And part of the things, one of the things about Joker's backstory, or at least in one aspect in the comics, is the fact that, like, you never truly know how he became the Joker. He takes bits and pieces of other people's stories and mashes them together until he has his own tale. Yeah. Maybe this is just another step of that, and that guy. Like, I agree, though, if he's supposed to be implicated as the Joker, though, and he's supposed to be the true Joker, they should have shown on screen him splitting his mouth.
I can agree with that.
That guy was the true Joker.
What was he slashing? Because
He gave himself a Joker grin.
He put a smile on the face, sure, but that's not true Joker. I don't think a true Joker or a true DC character in those movies don't exist. Truthfully.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, because even in the second movie, Harvey Dent was in there, and
he had his face burned off.
Yeah, no, he had his face burned off.
He's a guy who got his face burned half.
But Two-Face doesn't become Two-Face until later in life. So, like, even if you want to say that this is kind of following, like, the Batman rules with Robert Pattinson and giving, like, an early origin story, then it should have only shown Harvey Dent as an amazing lawyer who never lost a case. But instead, it's just showing us Harvey Dent, the lawyer on the Arthur Fleck case, who then gets his face burnt off. So it's like, I would agree that with Joseph that there is no true DC character in these movies, and I don't think you can consider this a legitimate Joker. It's just a Joker story.
Yeah. I don't know. I agree on all these aspects. I think my biggest thing is I wish that was further. I wish that they had actually explained that and not held that close to their chest, because I feel like part of this backlash and this hate that they're getting is from the fact that they're saying, like, oh, these are these characters, not these are DC inspired characters. You get what I mean? Like, if they had started all the way back during Joker saying, like, oh, these are DC inspired characters, this isn't necessarily Joker's origin story, this is, you know, if they had made it more blatant, I feel like people would better know what they were going into.
They didn't do that after the first film? Or when they made the first film? They never announced it?
No, the studio was like, hey, your low-budget Joker movie made billions. Make another one so we can make more money. And the director was just like, no. They're like, but do it. Okay. And then he made part 2. Literally.
Okay. Yes, Cassidy?
I do have to say that in the aspects of it not being DC, but DC-related characters, the little kid whose parents got shot, Bruce Wayne, I had thought that he was going to show up, or they were going to have another movie of him as Batman. But if we're talking about just DC characters and the starting of Joker, then I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But I did not like Harley Quinn at all.
We haven't even touched on Harley.
Oh yeah. Okay, I would say that it was weird, because you're right, she wasn't portrayed as Harley Quinn at all. It was like she was a weird hybrid between Harley Quinn and Harleen Quinzel.
She was just faking it the whole time, basically.
But there was like almost no motive behind the faking it either. It wasn't, oh, I want to get into his head, I want to get into it. It wasn't like there was no.
It was mostly just right off the bat.
It wasn't even a spark or like anything.
I think a lot of the story got cut.
Maybe.
Because she went.
I think it got the Snyder Cut treatment, where there is a good movie somewhere in there, but it's not going to be done through.
Yeah, because in the credits, it's not Harley, it's Lee Quinzel.
That's true.
This is true because they are supposed to be but
they also do call her.
they call her her name is Harley Quinn, but they call her Lee.
No, in the movie, I remember they called her Harleen, Lee, or Miss Quinzel.
Yeah. She's Harleen. She's Harleen.
Yeah, they never actually said the name
Harley
Quinn.
Yeah, it was Harleen, Quinzel, and Lee.
No, because they only because most of the movie it's either they say her first name, or they'll say her last name. But throughout that, they never put those.
Yeah,
two
and
names
Arthur
together.
calls her Lee. So just touching on back onto her really quick.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel like it was a weird combination, but she didn't have a direct reason for doing this. Like, even if she was just like a murderer, a crazed fan of a murderer, there wasn't. That still didn't feel like enough of a driving force for all the things that she was doing and all the mind manipulation that she was doing.
Yeah.
But before we move on to another topic, I really want to say this really quickly: was the baby even real?
No.
Oh no, I don't think she was pregnant.
No. It was part of her life. It was part of her life.
No, because at the end he says we're gonna have a kid, and then she just starts singing and walks away from him.
I was gonna say I think she.
It showed that she was gonna.
I think she did shoot herself in that moment. I think that was another hallucination of his. At the very end, when she talks to her at the stairs.
I have to watch it again, but in the first Joker movie, there's a way that they do the lighting. Yeah. So that when he's talking to...
he's talking to her for real, it's like one lighting, but when they're talking to the fake one, it's a different one.
Yeah, Domino from Deadpool 2. Right. There's a certain way that they deal with the lighting, so that you can tell what's in his head and what's real. And I have to kind of watch the second movie again to see what lighting that is for when he's talking to Harley at the end.
Quite honestly, it was kind of hard because I don't think there was any changing of lighting.
Yeah.
It just kept going through, but we talked a lot about Joker 2. We watched 2 clown movies, but let's get to the half where we interview Miss Aiesha.
Okay.
Yeah, this episode might go on a little bit longer than an hour.
We apologize in advance.
Sorry.
So, Blake, do you have a question for Aiesha first?
I do. I have one very important question.
I'm so
Here
scared.
we go.
What's
one
that?
very important question. As you know, I'm the stunt coordinator. I think our costumes are fitting because I'm the guy who does the stunts, and I had to teach you how.
Here come the bullshit.
For the Stab series. Am I a bad teacher?
No.
Then why can you still not throw a damn punch?
Because over all the time that we have been at you, you have not. It has been okay. When you talk about a collective of sure, we've interacted 10 times, but each time that you're trying to teach me how to punch, it's a 5-minute interval. There's no way I'm gonna learn how to punch correctly when we take 5 minutes each time, and then you get irritated because I don't know how to punch, and then you give up.
Punch my hand.
No.
Punch my hand.
I'm not doing that.
Punch my hand, Aiesha.
No.
I'm the stunt
At least
coordinator.
make it. Hold up. If you're gonna do the punch hand, at least make it the other hand so she don't hit the mic.
I'm not gonna hit the mic.
Punch my hand.
I don't wanna.
Do it.
It's gonna be bad.
That's why I want you to do it.
Yeah, we're doing it on the podcast.
Punch my hand.
You amongst friends.
Why was your thumb not under your...
Cause I
Put this shit under there!
Look at this glove! Look at my gloves! Okay, leave me alone!
Look at mine, we have the same costume!
There! I
No,
did it.
not like that, you're gonna break your thumb!
Here? Up here?
Spider-Man
That's
2
even
had
worse!
good
Here.
ways to teach Miles Morales and Spider-Man. Anyway.
Is that not where my thumb is? Okay.
Right here.
Yes, so obviously we've learned
I
now.
just wanted to know if I was a bad teacher. Apparently I am. I still
So
can't.
we only did this because you wanted to protect your ego.
No, I wanted to figure out why she couldn't throw a punch.
I just don't know how to punch. I'm
So,
sorry.
question, Aiesha.
Yeah.
So, as we mentioned before, you've been in the stab movies as Sydney, which, you know, everybody knows that name is, you know, iconic because of the Scream movies and all that stuff. Was it difficult to create a character that already exists in an IP? Was it hard not to go into the tropes of that existing character already?
Yeah, so for Sydney, I wanted to take like the core aspects of Sydney's character, which is I'm a survivor, I'm going to think outside of the box, that is going to keep me alive, I'm going to keep running and I cannot stop until something literally stops me dead in my tracks. So I took those aspects of her and I mixed it with things of my own, which is being, you know, having a somewhat softer heart with the ability to actually let people in and not automatically be so defensive after, you know, everything that has happened to her, and not being so quick to jump to the wrong conclusion and will sit and figure out every single detail and try and plan out everything before she sets that plan in motion.
Do you remember when I first told you what was going to happen to Sydney in Stab 3?
Yes.
How did you feel?
Like,
were you expecting her to at some point just...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of expected to happen, but I didn't want... At least she went out fighting. At least it was quite literally to her final breath. At least my character went out in a way that if she was going to go out, she would have wanted to.
Okay. I mean,
did you ever hear the plans for George after Stab 3?
I had heard little whispers and rumors, but nothing straight up. What was supposed to happen?
I was supposed to be the mentor who, I was supposed to be the guy who mentored the killer from 1 through 3, including Billy, and I was, like, the reason why there's 2 killers.
You should have been, you're the one.
Billy and George, their whole motive was a lover's quarrel, which is why they were killing each other's friends.
That's fucked up.
Dang!
So you started a whole ass war with your
evil
ex.
nothings.
No. That was going to be the plan. But then we just couldn't find a way to make it work because we came up with that the day we were filming my death. So we were like, how do we retcon it?
We wanted to keep it going, truthfully, because we started talking about, you remember this, we started talking about Stab 4.
Right.
But then 4 was just never going to happen, just because, for various reasons.
I mean, one day in the hopeful future, when we have a significant more amount of money in our pockets and a significant amount, maybe more of subscribers in our pocket, we will potentially be able to recreate this series in all of its full glory that we wanted to.
So you brought up something interesting. You said whispers and rumors. I have an interesting question because this has been brought up, and I think the viewers don't know about this.
What's up?
So please tell the nice viewers and us, what is the Jamal voice?
Did you really talk about...
Okay. I told them about
it. Educate us. What is the Jamal voice, Aiesha?
Okay, as Joseph so lovingly puts the Jamal voice, is essentially when we're recording with the Rode mic, and I have access to the boom mic, I will sometimes whisper directly into the microphone, and in the deepest voice possible that I own, I will say, "Mike is hot." I haven't done it in years because Joseph threatened to strangle me, so I stopped.
Here, just give it a test run. It's been a while.
Well,
see.
Hey,
here we go.
You have my permission. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
JALLOWEEN.
Yeah.
In honor of JALLOWEEN.
I'm so sorry. Mike is hot.
Oh.
Imagine that, but like 70 times in each scene.
Oh.
Okay, I wanted.
Every time the audio started rolling, it was that.
Aiesha.
See, it was really funny. Yeah.
I don't exactly know how to explain it, so I was just wondering if we can make this like, I don't know if we do like credits for the podcast.
We do. No, yeah, we do.
Can we put on there from the Cold Open 3 when we were gathered around the mic singing? Because I know that's out there somewhere. I forgot what song we were singing, but it was like me, Cody, and a couple of other people, and we were like messing around with the mic, and we were singing.
Just put this out there, guys. If you want to take one more quick break and finish up. Any last questions that you have?
All right, we're going to take another break. When we get back, we're going to finish up our questions with Aiesha Forrest, and we'll catch y'all.
Welcome, dear listeners, to a journey through the shadows of the night, where the line between the living and the undead are blurred. Join me, Joey the Ghoul, while we deep dive into the macabre history of horror cinema throughout the ages and the ghouls who made them, in our new series, Icons from the Shadows. Tune in every month on Spotify, YouTube, and TikTok, and follow us on our Instagram page at Ghouls of the Night, spelled Nite. See you very soon.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
All right, and we're back from the break, and we're now going to finish up last bit of our interview with Aiesha Forrest.
Hi.
So we know you've done acting.
Mm-hmm.
We know you stepped a little bit into directing.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say it was a difficult transition from the acting part to the directing part, or were you doing that a little bit while you were acting?
The first one was a real difficult, kind of, well, not really difficult. It was pretty difficult, though, because I was kind of still in the mindset of an actor or just an extra set of stagehands, which was just waiting for people to tell me what to do. And I was like, oh, wait, no, I'm the one that needs to tell people what to do.
Right.
Okay. So getting into that mindset was kind of difficult, especially for the first cold open, because I was also acting in it.
Yes.
But after that, especially after like this last one, I feel like I'm starting to get my sea legs, and I'm starting to figure out, you know, my ways.
Outside of the cold open, is there a particular project as of right now that you might have in mind?
Ooh. I have some ideas for our cold opens and also some more short form horror, maybe to go on like our TikToks.
Okay.
I have some of those ideas in the works, but I'm pretty sure I want to stick to short form horror. I feel like that's kind of what I'll be good at.
Right. Okay. Another question. So it leads into basically what I just asked you. Do you prefer to be in front of the camera or behind the camera, based from your experiences?
Oh man, I love acting.
Right.
I love acting. But I also love helping out the ghouls.
Right.
So if I can't act or it's like something that I don't think I would want to act in, I would love to get my hands in and help. So I think acting is more so the first thing that I want to do, but it's not like directing or acting like a stagehand isn't far behind.
Okay. Would you say do you have any flaws as a performer? And where do you excel? So what are your strengths and weaknesses in terms of since you like performing?
Weaknesses, I definitely get into my head.
Okay.
And when I do get into my head, I kind of will fall apart. I'll start forgetting lines. I'll start messing up.
Right.
My strengths, though, I will say I'm really good at taking an acting direction. If my director tells me, "Hey, do this again. Do this 10 different times," I will do my best to do it 10 completely different times if need be.
Okay.
You know, the only time she did not take directions, we're shooting Stab 2.
Oh God.
And
this when we were at the cabin?
Aiesha forget to take off her glasses. Not only did she forget to pull her sleeves down, and not only did she forget to do something else, her hair was up, I think, and it wasn't supposed to be, or something like that. and we're like, okay, Aiesha, we gotta redo these like last few shots.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can we just say that like I did it in between me opening the door, and we're like, me and Alexis both at the same time.
No.
Go back, start over. That was the only time we were so like,
Was that the day I was dying of heat stroke?
no, this was at the cabin.
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I can think of one other time.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't have to do
dunk
with
on
your
me.
throwing the
Dunk
punch
on
shit.
me.
Yeah,
No.
tell me what I need to do better.
Throw a punch.
Jesus. I just asked you, did it have anything to do with that? You told me no.
I was gonna say no, but she was talking.
Oh yeah,
so I
I
let her
forgot.
finish.
I can't do physical combat unless that means like I don't know, picking someone up or getting thrown. I'm really good at just letting my body smack into the
Tell
floor.
them about Slasher Cut.
Oh, jeez.
So Slasher Cut, when we filmed the big finale, 2 of my ribs were broken, my lung was partially collapsed, and my ankle was so bruised that I was convinced that I had broken it, but I didn't.
Joe, why did she perform?
I told him to.
That's
Literally right after it happened, because I broke my ribs in a jet ski accident 2 weeks before we were supposed to start filming, and while I was in the hospital, I was talking to Joseph, and Joe was like, "So we can't, right?" I was like, "Oh no, we're doing this. So yeah,
No wonder you can't throw a
filmed-
punch. You too broken.
that is the first. Okay, that is the first bones I broke.
If I had known this story, I wouldn't have given you so much shit.
Oh yeah, I was broken.
You're too
bro.
busy being broken that you can't throw a punch.
Now I look like the bad guy.
Yeah.
If you would have told us this a time ago, I would have sat there and go like, no
told
wonder
that
your
story
behind ain't.
literally so many times while we were on set. I don't know how you didn't
See,
hear
you
that.
too
Blake.
busy getting
Well,
thrown and
I
hurt.
wasn't a part of the Slasher Cut. I came in during Stab 3, so like, I didn't know about all this.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. You're behind getting too broken. You can't throw nothing
Yeah.
but your body.
It's okay.
Well, I'm an asshole.
Hey, you the ghoul with the hot takes. Take that hot take. Now you
Balake's hot takes.
So based off of all this, what is your future plans? Do you want to be like an actor? Would you want to do directing? What do you want to do?
I definitely want to continue acting and keep dipping my toes into short form.
Okay.
But I think those are my 2 niches that I want to stay at. If I'm not doing those 2 things, I will do whatever I'm most needed at. Need that be makeup or just carrying things or, leading somebody who can't see because they're wearing a ghost face mask throughout the room. I can do any of those things.
Of course.
Also, real quick, I'd just like to point out, even though you can't throw a punch to save your life, which you need to sometimes in these movies that we make, one of my favorite things isn't about throwing punches, but taking the punches. Aiesha has gotten thrown around like a rag doll so many times.
Yep.
Like, when we shot Wonderland, getting the shite.
I got stepped on during Wonderland.
Damn.
That scene in the tunnel where I get chased by the Cheshire Cat in the very last take, Cheshire couldn't stop in time because that's a really dark tunnel.
Right.
And I just got full right on my knee and I said, "This is fine. I'll just keep acting." Also, this is a fun fact. At the end of Stab 2, when I'm like sitting on the floor and it's like this backup shot, you can see what looks to be like fake blood. It's like this big red, like purpley spot on my back. It is not fake blood. That is in fact a bruise from that weekend.
You want to say anything else, hot take master? Now look at you. Girl got bruised, hurt, abused, ribs broken, lung.
You wish you were there.
What's that?
Okay.
What you gonna say next? You better be careful.
All right. All blame has shifted from you and is now going to Joseph. Because the fact that the director of the film did not inform me that I was working with an already broken person. What the
At that point, you setting that boy up for failure. You could have at least told him, hey, yo, by the way, if you're worried about her not being able to throw a punch, she kind of a little
when
bit
I
broken.
see her throwing a punch with a wrist like this, you could have told me that she was stepped on multiple times during the filming of Wonderland.
It's straight now.
You know what?
It's straight out.
Now, you know what? Now that I think about it, damn, I'm glad I didn't get her treatment. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, mine wasn't as severe as this one. Mine was simply the only one that was probably the worst was when I had to be thrown at a wall in an alley multiple times. Yeah, but no, you had me. I looked like a gang member just getting his ass whooped.
Yeah. I know. I've been stabbed.
Good times.
It's fake. I've been fake stabbed, fake slash. I've been actually tossed from I don't know. I got tossed like a good Oh yeah, I can't unleash a full force final girl scream in any of our films. Every single time that I've done a full force scream or even doing 70%, I always break our microphones. Please let me scream outside. You always make me scream inside a very empty, echoey house. Please let me scream in the woods.
Either that or just next time just record on my mic.
There we go.
But, Balake, you got any last final questions for our final girl?
I have a comment.
Does it have anything to do with broken stuff or punches?
Kinda.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Well, look at that.
If I had known, I hate that I had to wait until the podcast to find all this out.
Well, it's okay.
Well,
all I ask in return is actually teach me how to punch.
I'll try.
Well, look at that. Ain't that a JALLOWEEN miracle?
All's well that ends well.
JALLOWEEN miracle.
A JALLOWEEN miracle. I think that's a perfect thing to sign off on.
Well, since I'm assuming you ain't got no more questions, Balake?
No, I think I'm all good. Yeah.
Aiesha, thank you for coming with us, joining us on this JALLOWEEN special, as you will.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for taking me on this adventure and this, clown endeavor.
Oh, yeah. I ain't never doing that again.
Well, actually, you're going to have to do it 2 more times because you're going to have to watch Terrifier 2 and 3.
Next month, we're going to be reviewing Terrifier 2, and then for our December episode, Terrifier 3, because that's for some reason a Christmas movie.
I'm so excited.
So am I.
I can't wait for all those children to die.
Okay, guys.
Whatever.
I think that we are going to wrap it up here because if we don't stop, we're going to keep on yapping.
So, you've been watching Ghouls of the Night podcast. As you can tell, the Ghouls of the Night is a family full of clowns, horror, and all that other great stuff, and talking about murdering children. But that...
Actually, I'm sorry. One more thing. Speaking of clowns, for our January episode, let us know if you want us to do killer clowns from
outer space.
Thank you.
Anyway, my name is Jalen Askins, aka Jalen Voices, the guy with the golden voice. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ghouls of the Night podcast, spelled N-I-T-E. Follow us on all our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and all so forth. And by the way,
Ghouls of the Night is
good
we
news!
are though. It's okay.
It's been a long day.
You'll
Anyway.
understand.
What?
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
yell at me.
So anyway, today we've had Aiesha Forrest.
Hi. Or rather, goodbye.
My favorite web slinger who still ain't paid rent, Balake.
He pays his rent.
And we'll see y'all later. We'll be right back. Nah, I'm just kidding. Catch you later. Peace.
Peace out.
Mike is off.